Welcome to Anime Club. This week we're not in a dirty old classroom. We're in my bedroom and Chris's new and improved seating arrangement.
The lumbar support is amazing.
Because we're both old and our bodies are failing us.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing glasses this week as well. It's my anime debut with my Dharma glasses.
Ooh, they are a little bit Jeffrey Dahmer, but I think they suit you. And all the killing that you do.
Flesh is delicious.
But we're not here to talk about your terrible crimes.
No.
Here or my failing body. We're here to talk about anime.
Hey,
So
Gundam Wing.
What series are we doing this week? It's Gundam Wing. Big robot fighting in space. Could there be anything better? Before we do that though, what snacks have you got? Because I've nearly finished eating mine because we were having a little pre-chat.
Oh yeah, for 40 minutes you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
shit.
Tonight I've got a very weird. You may as well introduce yours first before you eat them all.
Okay. Well, I had a packet of Maryland double chocolate chip cookies. They're gone.
Yeah.
Because we were talking
away.
for a while. And
5
then I
minutes.
also have because I've had in my head Disco Snail, the song Disco Snail, and it's been in my head all week.
Yeah.
And so I bought myself the King of Salt and Vinegar crisps packet of discos.
Oh yes.
Yes. What have you got in your snack basket?
Right. So it was a bit. Might have forgot that we were recording tonight. So I was gonna have crackers and cheese. Okay. Because who doesn't like crackers and cheese? But
Everyone loves crackers and cheese.
I've got special cheese, and it's limoncello cheese. And I was just like, I can't have that on crackers, so I've put them on the back of chocolate digestive biscuits. And I had one before we started because I was like, this is a weird combo, and it is the nicest thing I've ever tasted, and it's amazing.
I feel like that is a diabetic nightmare, but I love it. Delicious.
My pump's going into overtime. My insulin pump.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. It's doing its best to keep you alive.
Limoncello cheese, bit of butter, and it is a chocolate digestive, by the way.
Put butter on a chocolate digestive.
Yeah. Do you know do you know at Christmas?
Insane.
Do you know when you get like the cracker selection boxes? Do you know when you always have the Hovis bread one? It's just that, isn't it? Really, with chocolate on. Oh.
I feel like the chocolate would replace the butter in that situation for me. But no.
Why not both?
Why not both? It is your birthday tomorrow / yesterday.
Oh yeah, it is. It's my 21st birthday tomorrow.
It is, and you've had a hard life.
Yeah. Yeah.
There'll be some like 18-year-olds watching this going, that's what you look like in your 20s. Oh fuck.
Just end it now. Oh.
So yeah, but on to Gundam Wing, the reason that we're here. So I've been secretly quite nervous. And I've had to wait an extra week to hear what you think. Because for me, this anime is a very, very special anime. I absolutely adore it. I've seen every episode at least like 5 or 6 times.
Right.
I've seen the film. I used to listen to the soundtrack on the way to school every day. Like this was a young Phoebe anime like love.
Right.
I used to draw the different Gundam pilots in a notebook. Like it was a whole thing. I would imagine what kind of Gundam I would have one day. So first of all, like first impressions for you, because obviously you'd never seen. Not only have you never seen a Gundam anime before, you've never seen big robots fighting, really. You've never seen this one before, Gundam Wing, which for me is the peak of the Gundams. I'm ready to have that fight in the comments.
No, isn't this the one? To me, whenever you think of big robots fighting, you think of Gundam Wing. That's what, like, if you think of stuff that it's more modern, like, I don't know, Pacific Rim on the other side, and you're like, that's just a Gundam, but like, shit.
That's just Gundam Wing, yeah.
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 So this is the OG original, isn't it?
I actually don't think it is the first Gundam series. I think there is a series that comes before this. It's made in the 80s.
There is, because I accidentally started watching that besides this. But I mean,
yeah.
For Gundam Wing, because in all its variants are the original concept, original kind of thing, aren't they?
Yeah, and I think when people think of like Gundam, so for a while, if you were going to buy a Gundam set, you were going to buy one of these Gundams. Like, I think this anime made Gundams a thing. At least certainly in like my anime sphere, this was like my first big Gundam obsession.
What did you used to watch it on?
So with LimeWire.
Oh, right.
LimeWire, baby.
Fair enough.
But it was also on Cartoon Network, so it was on one of the it was one of the Toonami, and I think that's where I encountered it for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Was on a dodgy cable box that my dad had.
Right.
And suddenly we had Cartoon Network.
Is that the one with the dodgy cords you put in the front? And you're like, I've got all the channels. Yeah. I've heard of them.
And like someone's uncle would have a card that you could put in your box, and it would suddenly you weren't paying, but very, very dodgy. They're like the modern equivalent of a Fire Stick or something.
Yeah.
Or like the old version of a Fire Stick. Sorry, that would be the Fire Stick's modern thing.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me. So watched it, was obsessed, loved it dearly, imagined myself and all my friends piloting Gundams frequently. I'm making myself sound like taking on the Palace Pier.
Oh, depressed Phoebes, should we get some chips? That's a good idea, the Phoebes. Let's take the Gundams.
When I say my friends, I meant me, but with slightly different voices.
I used to talk to all of my different personalities.
Yeah. So yeah. Gundam Wing, what did you think?
Do you know what it is? Because I did go into this blind. Obviously, everyone's seen. I even own one of the Gundam.
Yeah.
Airfix models, like Airfix type models that I built myself, because I like stuff like that. Everyone who likes anime has probably seen a Gundam for sale or someone talking about it or some reference. So that's how I knew the series. I didn't know there was an actual decent story to it or any depth. In my head, I thought it was like a Monster of the Week, Power Rangers type. All these pilots come together to defeat some big baddie every week in an episode, and then go home and live the perfect lives again. But no, I was pleasantly surprised that it wasn't that. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything bad with Monster of the Week things, but
love a Monster of the Week. And in the 90s, Monster of the Week was the format, and you see in other anime of the time, like Dragon Ball. Even though Dragon Ball has longer, and Dragon Ball Z, they have longer arcs, but they still chunk stuff down into like the big fight of the week.
Yeah.
Whereas I think Gundam Wing is more continuous story than other anime of its time.
And I'm kind of getting the impression that watching 3 episodes of this isn't enough to get the full grasp. I haven't watched ahead, and I'm left with a lot of questions and not a lot of character development. So some of the things that I've seen the characters do, like Hero, what the fuck did he do with that birthday invitation? Why did he tear it up? At least just say no. He was just like, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
So
Um,
there's a couple
which
of
is
questions.
funny because that's like a very iconic scene, and people you'll often see it in like gifs and stuff on as a reaction gif.
Yeah.
Because it is a bit out of the blue, and I had in my head, I was like, oh no, that doesn't happen until much later. So then when I watched it back, I was like, oh no, that is literally the first time he meets the girl.
Yeah.
The first time he meets Relina Peacecraft, the kind of main female character, he rips up
Right.
her birthday invitation that she offers to him as a new student to like
And
welcome him to the school, and everyone's like there clapping like, oh, isn't she fabulous and kind, and then he just rips it up in front of everyone and then he's like, I'm gonna kill you
out loud in front of everyone as well.
out
Everyone's
loud
like,
in front of everyone.
what
And
the
he like
fuck?
wiped a tear away from her in like there was a very kind of shonen like flick away the tear, I'll kill you. It's so dramatic and so wonderful.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's
it's
very
out of the blue.
it's very 90s anime though, isn't it?
It's
But
so 90s anime.
saying that though, the Gundams are fucking class. They're amazing. Big death
Yeah.
scythes, massive guns. One of them had a little sword thing as well. This is
Yeah.
all I've seen in the first 3 episodes. The Gatling guns that just spew out of nowhere. It's just like, oh, panel,
Heavy
pull
arms.
back.
Yeah.
Looks amazing. I was and all of them are very distinct as well. So you get I'm not clued up on the names yet, but there's the main one that just went into the sea. But there's the scythe one who blows things up, and he's a bit mad. I think he's the only character I've seen smiling the whole thing. Yeah, so far.
Yeah.
Um,
Duo Maxwell, he's a sweetie.
yeah, named
But
after coffee.
but also but also like, and this is the thing, watching it back, I'm like, as a young preteen, like early teenager, having character like having what essentially are child soldiers. They were people my age fighting a war, and I was like, that's so cool. Watching it as
Yeah.
an adult, I'm like, those are kids
Yeah,
fighting a war,
yeah,
and that's fucked up.
yes, exactly.
But yeah, you're right. I think the first 3 episodes, it does a lot of setting up, but it doesn't answer any of the questions about who these people are, why have they got giant robots,
Yeah.
like what's going on, why is he pretending to be at school with a girl he wants to kill,
Okay,
why does
right.
she run after him?
So I was confused about that, right? So he's the guy that
Right.
basically was piloting the main Gundam at the start, isn't it? Fell
Yeah,
into
GunDAMN
fe-
1.
So they went into the water. He escaped. He washes up on a beach. He sees this lass, and then in the next
Yeah.
scene, he's enrolled into a school. Where did that jump come
Yeah.
from? What is the thought process in that?
Yeah. Yeah, great question.
Could you have been a soldier?
So, well, here's the thing, and I feel like, I don't know if you're going to watch it ahead yet, and we're not at that part of the episode where you tell me, but these questions do get answered, but they get answered in a while.
Right.
Because I think at first you're supposed to be a bit like, who the fuck are these people? Are we supposed to be on their side or not? Yeah. Achieved. You're supposed to be confused as to who everyone is, what their allegiance is as well.
Yeah.
And also, why is it that we have like people roughly the same age all turning up with insanely powered Gundams,
Yeah.
but they don't seem to know each other? And I always find that bit interesting at the beginning, because that's part of the like, well, are they going to fight each other? Are they fighting with each other? Are they fighting other people? Like, what's the vibe here?
Yeah.
But if you were going to describe the story so far, because we've kind of dived straight into the what did you think, without kind of setting up the plot.
Right. So there is a very deep lore in this, because it's like it first starts off with a narrator saying like Earth have ventured off into the stars and set up colonies. Correct us if I'm wrong, because I probably fudged this, by the way. And there's an Earth alliance who's basically throwing the weight around and saying, we control all those space colonies, and they're like, no, you're not doing that. And there was a rebellion that was squashed due to an assassination of someone on the non-alliance side and the rebellion side, and this is set after then. And I'm assuming these 5 Gundams were sent down to Earth to mess up the alliance and maybe start up another rebellion. Is that the gist of it?
The gist of it. So yeah, we start off with this kind of, and I don't know if you've seen The Expanse, which is like a sci-fi series.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which I think is very similar in terms of the story. It's this idea of what happens when humans leave the planet and have created new places.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the governance there?
Yeah.
Like, who's in charge? Is it still Earth?
Yeah.
And the colonies have basically said, no, we want independence. And Earth has said, I don't think so.
No.
Here's violence to back up our argument. So then this is the aftermath of that, and the kind of the beginning of a bit of war, I think, between Earth and space.
Yeah, I mean, I know you were saying after 3 episodes, I've decided whose side I'm on already. Because, you see...
Is it Duo just because of his big death scythe?
Maybe. But when you look at the Earth Alliance side, so the people that were fighting Gundam Zero, is he?
Yeah.
Fighting...
01, Gundam 1.
Fighting Gundam 1. There's a General Zex, who's a very elegant looking, pale, blonde, long haired man, who's his dub voice actor was English, and he kind of looked a bit like he fought on the wrong side of World War II. So I'm getting them vibes.
He also has this very red military, and it feels very Victorian.
Yeah.
We have an empire. It feels very much like that Eddie Izzard skit of, do you have a flag? No flag, no country. Those are the rules that I just made up. It's very that energy.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm not saying they're not entertainment. I'm just saying I'm probably not going to be on his side.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And yeah, there are. So we have 5 Gundams, and do you see all of the 5 Gundams in the first 3 episodes? I don't think you do. I think you only see 4 of them. So I think you see Gundam, the Wing Gundam, which is Gundam 01. Hero Yui is the pilot. You see Death Scythe, which is Gundam 02, which is Duo Maxwell, and very helpfully, the series name the pilots 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And 5, essentially, with a little bit of an exception.
It's good that they're introducing an order as well.
Yeah, it is. You have Troa Barton, who is the guy with the machine gun, heavy arms.
Oh, the emo massive fringe.
Emo fringe.
Yeah.
Speaks very little. He was the pilot I was like rooting for as a teen.
Right. Death Scythe would have kicked his arse.
Well, actually, it depends entirely on circumstances. Because the whole point is that they have different strengths, and really where they excel is when they work together. You have Katurababa Winner, who is another pilot who I have a big soft spot for, who's got very blonde hair, very blue eyes. And he pilots Sandrock and is supposed to be Arabic, but he's like the least Arabic looking person ever. But like you see him later, and he's like it's like in the middle of a desert is where he's from, which is interesting character choice. Interesting character design.
Sandrock,
and then you also Sandrock is his Gundam,
right?
Yeah, and he's also like the heir to like a big mining corporation. So he's like this kind of like, he's a bit millionaire. Like he's very sensitive and sweet and plays the violin. Plays the piano or the violin? No, it's the violin.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. You have to have one of those in like in a shoujo manga.
Yeah, I was gonna say a 12-year-old emo would eat this shit up. Playing
Yes,
while there's a Gundam fight in the
yes, young
background.
Phoebe. Yeah, yes, young Phoebe did. And then you also have Chang Wu Fei, who's the guy who you were like, oh, I'm not sure about him. He's got a face like a
Ah,
smack does.
yeah. He looks
And he has
miserable.
Shenlong. Yeah, he has Shenlong, the Dragon Gundam.
Right,
And
I haven't
I
seen
actually
that.
think his Gundam is actually pretty cool.
Right.
But he's very death before dishonor.
Does
As a
he
character.
does he learn to loosen up throughout the series and gain friends?
Actually, not really.
Fair enough.
It's, like consistently, he is probably like even like Hiro Yui is a pretty unlikable character, but I would say Chang Wu Fei is relentlessly focused on the mission.
Right.
But then you also have like I think so like Zex. You also have other Gundams that appear as well. So you have like the mobile doll units, which come in a bit later, and they are like so they're non-human pilots. They're computer pilots, and they go up against the Gundams. And there's the idea of like a human pilot is better, but you can throw a whole load of robots to kill humans, and you're not losing anything. So there's this kind of like before attack drones were a thing. Gundam Wing had this idea of like, how do we remove humanity from war, and what does that mean in terms of the brutality that kind of then unfolds.
Yeah.
And then you also have the mobile geese, I think it's called, which is Zex's Gundam that comes in later, and that's actually quite a fun but very again very like the emo girl one for the emo girls. That's the fan service Gundam.
Right.
So no, there we go. Sorry, that was my. I got really into that, but I love this anime.
It's fine. I'll probably be the same when we eventually do Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh my god, I can't wait to hear you nerd out all about Full Metal Alchemist.
Original of our Brotherhood. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. So if you were going to have a Gundam, which one are you picking? What Gundam would you want to pilot?
It's only one choice. Death Scythe.
Death Scythe.
Yeah. And you were saying just before we started, he's the explosives guy. Even better.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And also he is the most cheerful of the pilots. And I know that you love like a cheerful, like relentlessly joyful in puppy dog in the face of
Do you know why he's a puppy dog though? Because he gets to blow shit up with a scythe in his hand. Who wouldn't be?
He's living every little boy's dream.
Exactly.
Plus he's got all that hair.
Oh. Yeah. Must be nice.
Yeah, fair. That's fair. But would you keep the colour scheme of like all black? It's hard. I think Shenlong's a pretty cool Gundam. But like my heart belongs to Heavy Arms every time. Big old machine gun. And then also when he runs out of machine gun, he also has like a kind of swirly like spear thing that he pulls out, which is not as powerful as some of the other melee weapons on the Gundams, but really is just for when he's run out of ammo, just to like give him a chance to be able to get away. But I kind of love that. And the ancient Persians, I'm going to drop a history fact now, which is completely irrelevant. The ancient Persians used to say that the further away that you can kill a man, the smarter your weapon. As in, like that, like it's much better to have a bow and arrow than a sword in hand. Like it's strategically much more advantageous.
Do you know who else said that? Leon in the film Leon.
Did he?
Yeah, but he also had a weird relationship with a child, so we'll just stick to the Persian one.
Let's stick to the Persian one and the child soldiers. But no, I think I'd go for the Heavy Arms with the big old machine gun.
Yeah, I do like the heavier stuff. But you said about the colour scheme as well. Would I keep it all black? course I would. An all-black Gundam with a scythe that blows things up. I don't know. Why would I change that?
Fair. It's, I think, one of the more recognizable Gundams as well. Yeah, it is very cool.
I think it looks better than Gundam 01.
What, than the wing?
Yeah.
I reckon. I think there are lots of people who'd agree with you, and I might be one of them.
But you got, I don't know, it's weird because I know you'll have the foresight because you've seen all these multiple times, so you know the full capabilities, and you've got a little bit of nostalgia glasses because it is your favorite, one of your favorites as well. So I'm just walking into this and I'm just like, oh yes, this is great. I hate Relina, and you're like, okay.
I'm not a fan of Relina, and I often refer to her as the original Mary Sue. Like, she's a really difficult character to get behind because she's very whiny.
Yeah, I just don't like that. She's got no redeemable qualities by episode 3 anyway.
No. And actually there are some... Oh, Eddie, do you want to come onto the bed? Here then. There are some better female characters.
Oh, good.
One sec. Eddie also has anime opinions. So there's a character who's like Zex's like right-hand woman.
Right.
There's a character called Noin.
Lucrezia Noin.
Lucrezia Noin, and she is incredibly amazing. She's incredibly badass. There is also a character called Un, who right. I think is like, she becomes either like a colonel or a general or someone.
Lady
and
Un.
Lady Un, she completely loses her shit at one point. She just has like split personalities. I love her. She's great. She's got a great story.
That might be why she's named as a character twice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Could be. Because she basically does have like two. She's one of the few characters that has a real like turnaround philosophically, and right. I kind of love that. There's also a character called Dorothy who goes to school and is weirdly obsessed, like in a kind of queer way, weirdly obsessed with Relina Peacecraft.
Right.
There's Dorothy, who is Trey's like niece or something, or cousin. Mm-hmm. And she's like incredibly strategically, and there's a bit where Catra, who is the millionaire mining corp heir, mm-hmm. and her at one point have like a kind of like basically play battleships, but it's with Gundams, where right. they're both trying to outthink each other, and that's a really fun kind of bit of the story. So I also really like Dorothy as well. She's a complete psycho. She's very she's not a good person. She's not a good guy. But I kind of love that about her.
I like some of the broken characters.
Yeah.
I mean, I genuinely only like the duo because he seems like the happiest bloke to be there. Because I don't know how you can be sad if you're piloting a giant robot with guns.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you watch the series, you can find out how and why.
I'm sorry, but like, I could have the worst things happen to me personally, but as soon as I set foot in a giant robot with guns,
fine. Do you know, if I was gonna see you make any anime trope become a real thing, I can fully see you trying to build a Gundam for yourself. Mm. I can fully see that with you. Like, given unlimited resources and like having someone else pay your bills, I imagine that this is how you would spend your time.
Speaking of which, I've realised why Gundams are called Gundams as well. Because they're made of Gundam.
They're made of Gundinium.
Gundinium. I was like, what is that? I was like, unobtainium or whatever it's called from Marvel, isn't it?
Yeah. Exactly. It's it's like, so because this is the other thing. This is definitely a series that had a lot of off-spins, and you had lots of other Gundam series that come after this that are kind of like a reference to this story. and they all call their machines Gundams, even in like, and it's one of those ones where it's like this is a genre defining anime for me. Because you'll be like, oh, it's a Gundam anime, but it's Macross Plus. They don't have Gundams.
Yeah.
But we call them Gundams because of this. Yeah,
sorry, my chest
I love
is still
it.
horrible.
So, favorite character, Duo Maxwell. What characters do you want to see more or less of?
Oh, right. More, obviously, Duo Maxwell. Less, right?
Fair.
Relina. I can't deal with her. She's just a whiny little... I wouldn't mind seeing more of Zex, because I think he's a bit interesting. I know I said he was a bit before, but like I kind of see what his crack is about. Also, I want to know what the crack is with Hero, because at one point he gets stabbed and shot, and he's just like, I'm alright, I don't really feel it.
Get off. He walks off.
Yeah.
He's very normal in his approach to life.
Yeah. He uses a spanner as a splint to heal a broken leg within minutes. He's like, oh, me leg shattered, 2 seconds, I'll get me size 18 spanner. Yeah, I'll just strap that to me leg, I'm alright. And what is the crack with that?
Is it actually a size 18 spanner?
I don't know. Probably.
if you had clocked it and like correctly, I'd have just died. That would have been so funny. That'd be the most Chris thing. Yeah, he's got a good story. They've all got good stories. It's so good.
Yeah, I do. Watching this, I think the first 3 episodes at least are like there's so much info thrown at you, and it doesn't give much context, so it just gives you loads of questions that makes you want to keep watching. And they're quite short episodes as well. They're really short.
Yeah, because it's from a time where we would have had like 15 minutes of adverts halfway through.
yeah, to sell Gundam toys.
To sell Gundam toys, which I'm into. Yeah, that's fair. So in terms of like, would you watch more of it? Where would you want to see it go if you do?
So in most animes I watch, you normally get to you get the main characters. They'll come up to some big bad guy who's a lot stronger than them, and then they'll have to do a training montage and then get stronger there. I don't know if I'd want to see that. I don't know if they'll grow as people to become likable characters more. Maybe start smiling, take a leaf out of Duo's book, be well-adjusted people, well-adjusted child soldiers, I mean, and then overcome some sort of thing. I don't know. Maybe it's defeat the Earth Alliance. No biggie. Something like that.
Fair.
But I do want to see. I want to see more of the wider world. I want to see what one of these colonies look like as well, because I'm assuming it's a mining colony to mine Gundanium or some sort of precious materials, and that's what they're all like slaves or something, kind of like that series. Do you know what you were talking about before? Do you know when they're in the miners' belts and the
Expanse?
The Expanse, yeah. I'm guessing that.
Where you have the belters out in the asteroids.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're all hard to do.
Yeah, it's not overtly that. You do get the sense that there is a tug of war for resources, but I don't think you see it in the same way that you do in The Expanse is, I think, more realistic. There is still an anime version of that. What I remember most about the colonies is that at least one of them is built in a massive ring, because in order to create artificial gravity, the easiest way to do that in space is to spin. So then you use the centrifugal force of the spinning object to create a type of gravity. So whoever designed this obviously had like done a bit of research and actually like nailed a colony design that would do that. But I just remember a shot of someone in a street in a colony looking like down the street, but it's also like up and over the street. So like the street just keeps going up and over their head. And I just always remember that when it comes to the colonies.
Right.
And it's all very kind of vapor wavy, like Sailor Moon colors, because it's a 90s
I
anime.
love that.
Yeah. So it's kind of, and that's in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, I might keep watching just at least to see that again.
Yeah. Oh, is that soon, like, as well?
Probably not. It's not a hugely long anime. I think you could probably watch this within a couple of days.
It's 50 odd episodes, isn't it?
It's hefty enough that you can't just like bang it out, because I think at the time it was done in like chunked up into like a couple of series.
Yeah.
But they're not making more of them, so you can catch. It's not like a One Piece where you're dedicating months of your life. Like it's going to be you'll watch it in a couple of weeks at most.
Yeah.
And then it's done.
I get that. And then you move on to the other million series
of Gundams. Do you know, like, for as much as I love this Gundam series, none of the others have really captured me from the same franchise. The other Gundam series that I have enjoyed are Escaflowne.
I really want to see
Macross Plus is also a really good one. And the film for Macross Plus has some of the best soundtrack, I think, of any animated. And there is a particular song from the Macross Plus film that still makes it onto most playlists that I make for myself for while I'm like working and doing stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So. We love big robots, Kris.
You mean when you
in this house?
When you're working, you don't just listen to Anime Club on Spotify?
on repeat.
Yeah.
No, weirdly enough, I don't want to hear myself.
Yeah, no,
as much as I might talk as if I love the sound of my own voice.
Fair.
Fair. So I'm gonna carry on watching it because I'm not very well at the moment, and this has brought me a level of nostalgia and comfort that I've been needing in my life at the moment. You might give it a go, but we'll see. You're a busy man, and it's your birthday.
I'm going to, but I'm going to put it in between other animes. So I'm currently watching Dan season 2. I'll be watching that. I might watch a few episodes of this afterwards. Then I'll probably go back to Kaiju, number 8.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably watch another couple episodes until the next thing comes along. So,
I've been enjoying the new season of Kaiju number 8.
Don't say a thing about it, please.
Oh, okay, fair. I won't. Tell me when you've watched it though, so that we can talk about it.
I will. We'll probably do it on here.
Yeah, that's him. I'm up for that. What do you want to do? We'll get Toonie on, yeah, because he's also been doing the Kaiju thing.
Yeah.
What do you want to do next?
Next, do you know what it is? Totally forgot you were going to ask that question. We've got a list though, haven't we?
We have got a list, yeah.
Do you want to...
So we did talk about doing...
Sorry?
No, go for it. You sounded like you were about to suggest something.
I was going to say, do you want to do another film?
Do another film?
Yeah.
What kind of film do you want to watch?
I'm not sure.
Should we do... So you've indulged me with my, like, heart anime. Should we do Shambhala? And do some Full Metal Alchemist?
We can do, yeah. Because that's a series finale of the original series, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think I've watched the original series once, and I think I've only seen that film once, and I remember nothing of it.
Do you know, I was such a little nerd when I was when that came out, right? First came out on DVD. I rang HMV to make sure they had a copy of it in, because for some reason I thought it would have sold out. So I rang up and I was like, "Oh, hello HMV man. I've just got your number from Yahoo search. Do you have a copy of Full Metal Alchemist: Conqueror of Shambhala in?" And he said, "What? What are you talking about? 2 seconds, I'll have a look." He said, we've got loads.
We've got loads. They're not selling.
Yeah, we've got like storerooms full of them. Do you want one?
So they wouldn't have ordered storage. We bought 5 and there are 5 still here.
Yeah. Nobody's rang up about them though. You're the first person to do that. Oh, but
I love that.
That's how much I was into it. I've even got me little.
Yeah. Oh, well, let's do that. It can be a birthday treat. We'll do Conqueror of Shambhala.
Yeah, let's do it. I haven't seen it in such a long time as well.
Neither. Well, and that will be a nice nostalgia trip, because you've definitely indulged me in doing Gundam Wing.
Let's do it.
So that'd be a fun one.
I love the whole. When I was watching it, the whole equivalent exchange. I was just like, oh, this is amazing. I love a good system.
It's such a fun magic mechanic. Like, I love a superpower that comes with an inherent flaw that stops it being like game breaking almost.
Yeah.
Like, I love a one punch in a Sakamoto Days. I love it when we have an OP character just trying to live their life. But I also really like it when characters have something that they really have to struggle against, and they have limitations that they work within. I think it makes stories far more interesting. Yeah. And Full Metal Alchemist, I think, is a series that, from the get-go, balances that like ultimate power with like the price that you pay so well.
I mean, some of them transmutations cost nominal. Like, you've just got to really think about it. Hey, woo!
Hey yo!
Do you know?
So on that note,
I was waiting for you to just. I thought of that ages ago. I was waiting to say it.
Yeah. Well, you get to say it again next week as well. We'll think of a brother joke as well. So, thank you very much, everyone. On Nerdy Up North this week, we have. If you didn't already see it, go watch the Top Grumps anniversary special. It was absolutely just a heartwarming trip down memory lane for the world's cutest nerdy couple. What else do we have? So this Sunday we have, is it We Love the 90s on the Sunday pod.
Do you know what it is? I've realised that I'm not very good at promo, so I know what days things come out, and I make stuff up now. I started on Top Grump, so I might as well bring it Anime Club. So what day is it? It's Friday, so tomorrow we could have Countdown to Doomsday. What do you think they're doing there?
I reckon it's probably a Marvel film.
Fair enough. Women in Nail Culture maybe on the Saturday. What do you think they're doing?
No. See, I thought this is unfair because I thought if I do the hosting, you have to do the promo, and now I feel like you were flipping it back on me, and I've not done any preparation, and I don't like getting it wrong.
Oh, that's absolutely fine.
I don't know what Women of Nerd Culture are doing. I bet it's great.
Oh well, actually, Sammy, no, not Sammy, Sarah and Becca have actually made a discovery, and they've discovered the gene that makes women women, and they are infecting the rest of none with it this Saturday. So we'll see how that turns out.
Okay. I think it'll be a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Everyone will be instantly more attractive.
And more empathetic.
More empathetic. And then on Monday we'll have monsters. Yay!
Monsters, yep. Not touching that, or else I'll get beaten. Tuesday though, on Top Grumps, we are doing the amazing film Twilight, and
no, you're not doing Twilight. Shut your mouth.
It was my pick as well, and we have a special guest.
Are you actually doing Twilight?
I've never seen it, so I'm gonna watch the first episode, and we are gonna have a special guest, Molly, coming on.
Shut the front door. Molly's making her debut.
Molly's my lovely partner, and she's currently reading the book again in prep. She's seen it multiple times, so we will be testing what's she called, Stephanie Mayer or something. The last that wrote it.
Right, that's the author, right? Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we'll be testing the vampire law. We'll probably have some questions and something to do with that. But yeah, that's Top Grumps.
Oh, fun! That'll be good. In that case, I look forward to it, and I'll see you maybe next week, maybe not, because you are also off traveling around the country.
Down
But
south.
we'll figure it out down south. So check out Instagram and the Discord and the Facebook for information about our next episode.
Actually,
where we'll be doing Conqueror of Shambhala.
On the Instagram, keep an eye out because Phoebe is actually going to be doing a how-to video in belly dancing. So anyway, bye.
It'd be more like belly massacre. I really need a wee.